All right, hey guys, we are back for 9 here. Another look here. Now, what I'm going to try to do is land a little bit more in the right spot here, which is going to be kind of over towards here a bit. And I'm thinking, if I can land, I'm going to go full power. I'm looking at maybe about 6 rings down, so it's going to land right around here, which is more or less where I like. I'm not going to quite go full on my curl. You can see I'm a little bit shy of that. But the more that you get this over towards the left, the easier that it is to kind of curl around there. Oh, wow. Can't believe that's too hard. So both of these drives I messed up. My alignment there looked good. It was just too much topspin, maybe just a touch too much power. I'm surprised that I can actually get it that far, to be honest with you. Like, I didn't think it was going to be able to get that far. And that's the only reason, because I typically only go like 4.5 on the topspin here, kind of keep off of it. I figured into a headwind, no way it's going to be too far. And sure enough, it still is too far. So you'll have to dial that one back just a touch. However, the mistake I just made isn't the end of the world. I should be able to, with the power 3 ball, be able to get to the green. So since I did already show you this shot, I did over adjust it, but I did give you guys a good discussion. I am going to just walk you through this shot because this is also could be an important one. There's a chance with as tough as this wind is that, maybe you do wind up here. So with that being said, I'm going to just kind of show you maybe about half a bar of backspin. In terms of my ring adjustment, I'm looking at 5. No, 5 rings is too much. I know it is. I'm going to come in just a little bit. And I catch a good ball anyway. So time, I started to run out of time. And ended up completely butchering this hole. I should have just timed out. Because if I'm going to hit that shot, I should at least give it a good effort as opposed to just rushing through it and then catching a good ball. So pretty much more or less kind of a wasted guide. You can utilize the tee shot there. It kind of shows you kind of what's going to happen if you do go a little bit too much topspin, a little bit too much. Another thing to think about, if that wind was 9.3, it's probably in the middle of the fairway. So, that adjustment that I did off the tee wasn't necessarily that bad. It was just bad for 7.5. So this is also something that you probably want to be thinking about. But you'll see, especially if you do use like some power 4 balls, for instance, to make your life a little bit easier, or if you do, try to force that issue, you should still be able to potentially get that albatross. So all I'm going to do is pop this up. I'm just going to kind of eyeball it a little bit. There shouldn't be that much wind. I'm playing about a cup outside. Just early. So no way it's going to probably catch. And sure enough, it sure did. Don't ask me how or why, because there's no way that should have had the precision to go in. It's kind of just luck of playing the sketchy fairways. On occasion, you're probably going to get lucky and get that to hold out. But in any regard, good luck with your rounds. Let me know how it goes. It's beneficial to kind of take bits and pieces from both of these sets of guides. And, if you have weaker bags, I'd probably recommend just probably staying an expert. They really set the master up this time to really favor a Pak 5, 6, and 7. So if you don't have one of those 3 clubs, and if you're stronger on Thor's hammer, I'd pretty much just stick out of this tournament. You're gonna you're not going to have the opportunities those other guys are going to have just based on the setup that they set up. And the expert's a lot more fair for sure this go around. With the one exception being hole 9. I think a Pak 5, a Pak 6, a Pak 7 have a distinct advantage there, but also some very well Thor's hammers can also be good there. Like a Thor 5, for example, is still going to be good on 9. You could essentially do exactly what I did with Max Curl on a Thor 5 and still get it over into that rather easily. But aside from that, you don't need really strong clubs for this expert setup whatsoever. So good luck with your rounds. Let me know how it goes, and take care, guys.